What's up, guys? Dan here, back up in Destiny. Where do we go? Where do we go? We're in Prison of Elders, of course we are. And if you didn't get a chance to watch the Bungie reveal, we finally got some more information on, on what we're going to be receiving in that April update. If you don't know, once again, I'll leave a link to my past video announcing the April 12th being the launch of the new content. And in Bungie's stream today, we got a lot of new information. We didn't get anything about our gear besides the light level increase going up to 335. A little tidbit that they added as well in there is that the King's Fall raid will be being bumped up in light level from, I believe it was originally 290 or something like that. Normal mode is now going to be at 310, recommended light level, with 320 being the recommended light level of hard mode. Being said, this is the beginning of the raid. So now it's going to be a 310, which was normally, if I'm not mistaken, was normal mode. 320 was hard mode. Now that's going to be what's up? Court of Works is now going to drop artifacts up to 335, which is the max light level that we're going to be having. That's going to be available once the patch is live, which is going to be really cool. I know some people argued about this not being in a big enough significant light level increase, but if you think about it, it's a higher light level increase that we have ever had in the past. I believe when launch was 30 and then the buff was up to 32 and then we did 32 to 34. So far we've had the biggest light level increase, which is this being 15, which a lot of people are comparing to at least 4 or 5 light levels in just overall damage value and all that type of stuff. So next up, I'm going to go through a lot of things. I'm going to have play with this, and we're going to actually do the walkthrough. One of the things I noticed as well is that the one weapon that they showed is a sniper called Her Fury. I'll leave a link to a tweet of a friend of mine who caught it on screen. And the roll, it was pretty good on it, but it doesn't matter about the roll. However, there was a extra slot of perks that said something about gaining an increased red chroma glow. So some people are thinking this might be the shaders that we have been talking about a lot. Who knows until they get something more confirmed about what it actually is going to be, though. But that was pretty cool. I felt it was pretty cool. Let's see, Varix. Everything is going to pretty much be going through Varix with Prison of Elders. And a lot of his inventory is going to be changing. They didn't go into too much detail about what is going to be gone. However, they did say his inventory is going to be adding a lot of new things. There's going to be new bounties from him for Prison of Elders. And now the big chest down there will no longer require, what do they call it? No longer require treasure keys. And in the Prison of Elders challenge mode, you are going to be able to receive weapons and armor up to 335 light level. So they're trying to get people up to 320 and beyond as quick as possible, because the level 41 and level 42 Prison of Elders challenge modes, which are going to allow 3 different bosses that you're going to have score and timer on top of that. As you go through those, you're going to have to reach a certain threshold of points between the entire team. If you can reach that points, you'll receive gear, armor, and weapons. They're going to do it the same way that they do their Trials of Osiris, where you go to Varix, you pick up a card just like you pick up a card from Brother Vance, and then you will go try to get it. Now, what they said was interesting is that there's a 16 different Vouses, 16 different modifiers. They're trying to buff it to where you will not experience the same thing every week. Not too sure how that's going to plan out until we actually get a chance to experience it. But on paper, it looks good. I know one of the things that a lot of people in Prison Voters were, a lot of people that played Prison Voters were upset about, was that the replayability was just not there. Bonfires and the enemies were always the same, and after a couple weeks just had no want and need to play it. They said that you should not be able to play the same thing more than once over the next 4 months, which is, if I'm not mistaken, some sort of timetable that they have put in place until the fall update, the fall massive DLC drops. So they're really worried, if I'm not mistaken, about the players until they get the next batch out. So that's why they're focusing on making sure you have enough replayability, or as much as they can do as possible. Next up, let's go down to it. We're gonna have some bounties from Queen Petra. Not too much information about that. That was given. A lot of her stuff, they are, from my knowledge, are holding off for week 2 and week 3 of their Twitch reveals. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. All right. Next up, the big thing that a lot of people are talking about is that Winter's Run, which is the Archon Priest strike, is coming back. And the Archon Priest will now be taken. And they showed some pictures, and that was pretty awesome. If you don't know about that, I will leave a link of the tweets of a few of my friends, a few fellow content creators who got a couple pictures together. I was at work, so I couldn't do it myself. Who got a couple pictures of Malak, and he looks pretty great. He looks pretty dope. Oh no, Archon Priest, Archon Priest. My bad. I skipped ahead. I'm kind of excited. Malak is the next person we'll talk about. If you don't know about it, we have a weapon called the Grasp of Malak. This person is who the guy is. He's a Taken as well. And Malak has a few abilities, and he uses them in very unique ways. It's not too much to talk about them. So the two big bosses that they are adding are the Archon Priest Taken version, his Winter's Run will be implemented into the Heroic Strike. So now when you run a Heroics, you can get him as well, which is pretty cool. And Malak is going to be the big guy. I'm going to put another video out later on, focusing more on a few different parts of the discussion of the Twitch stream. So yeah, we're going to go into more detail about the things that are later on coming up. Taken shaders are all but confirmed. There's a couple of pictures as well of taken shaders of a hunter that's taken. We're not too sure, but it's almost a guarantee we're getting a taken shader and probably some weapon transmogrifiers or some sort of shaders on our weapons. But it's only time to tell. We'll have to wait and see until next Wednesday, and we'll come out with a video. We'll spend a few days this weekend focusing on a few things that the Bungie stream has talked about in more detail and what I think is going to happen from it. But who knows? I just know we have a lot of new things coming up. Light level increases going to 335. Of course, we've already discussed that Vault of Glass and Quota Zen are not a focus of theirs right now, which is totally fine. Light level increases 335. King's Raid is going up to 320. And it's going to be a good old time. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching the video, guys. Let me know what you thought about the Bungie stream. Is this going to bring you back if you have been away playing Division or something like that? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. And, yeah. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you. Peace.